I only just last fall tried out my first Amazon Fire HD tablet, the Fire HD8, and I've been fortunate enough to be able to test out the Amazon Fire HD10 during some downtime recently. I'm Erin from TechGadgetsCanada.com, and the Amazon Fire 10 is Amazon's newest tablet. It's bigger than the 8, and it has a more widescreen format. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that there. It's got better resolution, a more powerful processor, plus it has some other significant improvements. I had a chance to spend several weeks with it, and this is what I found. But before we get to that, if you like this video and find it helpful, please hit that like button and consider subscribing, since it helps me keep making more videos here on YouTube.
So what's the difference between a Fire HD8 and the Fire HD10? The most obvious is size. The HD8 is an 8-inch tablet, while the 10 is 10.1 inches. When it comes to resolution, the HD8 is 189 ppi, which is 1280 by 800, while the 10 is 224 ppi, and that's 1920 by 1200.
Storage is also different. The HD8 had 16 and 32 gigs of storage, while the 10 here allows for 32 and 64 gigabytes. The camera is also different. The HD8 had a 2 megapixel front-facing camera and a 2 megapixel rear-facing camera with 720p HD video recording capability. Now the Fire HD10 has a VGA front-facing camera and a 2 megapixel rear camera along with 720p HD video recording. There's more RAM and there's a more powerful processor in the Fire HD10 here. Battery life though between the 8 and the 10 is about the same. You'll get about 10 hours on both. Some have complained that the Fire tablets are laggy, so I compared the 10 and the 8 to my Apple iPad Pro just to see how long it takes to open apps on each of them. You can head over to TechGadgetsCanada.com to see the exact comparisons if you want, but I'm going to sum it up here for you. The 10, definitely faster than the 8, though it's obviously not nearly as fast as something like the iPad Pro.
When I reviewed the Fire HD8, I really liked the experience and found it to be quite a good budget tablet. Even so, it did have some serious limitations, particularly compared to our American cousin's experience.
For starters, Alexa functionality wasn't ready or functioning then, and the popular show mode option, in which the Alexa voice responses are enhanced with full screen visuals, also wasn't working. So I was looking forward to seeing if things had changed. When I started to use the Alexa voice requests, I couldn't get it to work. At least this time, I could see the smart home gadgets I already had connected inside the app, but the voice control option wasn't working, and nor was show mode. I reached out to a contact at Amazon to double check on these functions, and guess what? They're still not enabled in Canada. This is definitely disappointing and might be a big drawback for some shoppers.
It was a lot of work, but it was motivating knowing what the end was going to be.
So what was the hit? And you finished?
Yeah.
The speakers on this tablet get pretty loud. I wouldn't say they're ultra high quality because in something this size that's just realistically not possible, but they're good. Holding the tablet horizontally, you get kind of a stereo effect and the voices are pretty clear. When it comes to music, you can hear it okay using the built-in speakers, but I think you're losing a lot of the quality. Music sounds a bit tinny and the bass, not surprisingly, is minimal. Even so, sound quality overall is good for a tablet of this size and at this price point. The video quality here is also pretty good and definitely improved from the Fire 8. The resolution, as noted earlier, is obviously better, but does that translate into a better viewing experience? I'd say yes. There's a slightly noticeable improvement, and having the widescreen format does give you more video to fill your field of vision with. I do think the video can be a bit dark, and watching very dark scenes like what you'd see on the Saint or Bosch was a bit of a challenge. Overall, if you're using this as a travel tablet or a commuter device, you'll definitely be able to enjoy all your favorite videos easily. This tablet is loaded with apps and productivity tools too. There's a web browser called Silk, email, maps, contacts, calendars, docs, weather, and more. If you want the functionality of a small tablet computer, this device definitely puts it all right in front of you. Of course, a big draw will also be the Kindle app for reading books. Once you're signed in, you'll have access to your full library without having to go hunting for them all over again.
The Amazon App Store comes loaded onto the tablet, so you can download other apps you might want. I quickly added Spotify, YouTube, Netflix, Instagram, Twitter, and Google Keep. I found many of the daily apps I use on my iPhone are also available in Amazon's App Store, so that was a nice surprise. Now, disappointingly, Audible is still not available in Canada, so using that app is a bit of a mystery. I also couldn't see things like Canadian banking apps or Canadian news apps.
I still think this is one of the best budget tablets out there. If you need a tablet but can't swallow the price of something like an Apple iPad or Samsung, Amazon's tablets will definitely give you what you need in a wallet-friendly form.
The Fire HD10 is a definite improvement on the 8, but when it comes to price, you have a question to ask yourself. Are marginal improvements in speed and resolution worth another $100? The Fire HD8 starts at $99 and the Fire HD10 starts at $199. I'd say if you're getting this tablet for a kid or young teen, save the money and just pick up the 8. If you need it yourself and you demand responsiveness and a slight lag would drive you nuts, then I would upgrade to the 10. You can read the full review of this tablet at techgadgetscanada.com. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you liked it and found it helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe. That helps us keep making more videos that we hope everyone out there can watch, enjoy, and learn from. Until next time, find me on Twitter and Instagram at ErinLYYC. You can also find me on Facebook.com/TechGadgetsCanada.